Today's menu is on the screen. Put the emojis together and tell me, what tasty food is this?
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a single challenge. Guess the food by the emojis.
Did you guess pork chop?
Guess the food based on the emojis.
Time's up. It's cheese straws.
Guess the food by the emojis. The correct one is French fries. Spot the undercover taco. Guess the food based on the emojis.
A true Italian classic. The answer is ravioli.
Guess the food based on the emojis. Correct if you said ice cream. Figure out the food from the emojis.
And the answer is hot pot.
Which one repeats? Guess the food by the emojis. The perfect fair treat, corn dog. Guess the food from the emojis.
The emojis were giving us clues for Sunday.
Guess the food from the emojis. Soft and fluffy, pancake. Find the odd one. Figure out the food from the emojis.
The answer was Kit Kat.
Figure out the food from the emojis. And the dish is chicken pie. Guess the food based on the emojis.
Cheesy and delicious. It's potato cheese balls.
Find the three elements. Figure out the food from the emojis.
The answer is lava cake.
Guess the food by the emojis. The answer is chocolate mousse. Guess the food from the emojis.
Jelly, jelly. It's jelly roll.
Which card is unique? Guess the food based on the emojis. The emojis point to angel cake. Guess the food from the emojis.
Crispy, golden, and tasty. Breadsticks.
Guess the food by the emojis. The food is cheesecake. Spot the three differences. Figure out the food from the emojis. The right one is hot dog. Guess the food from the emojis. This is pizza. What food do these emojis represent? Delicious onion rings. Memorize the images. Find the pair. Which card matches the other? Let's see. Think fast. What number completes the pair? Figure out the food from the emojis. The tasty answer is rice bowls. Guess the food by the emojis. This is sushi. Figure out the food from the emojis. The correct one is milkshake. Something here doesn't match. Can you tell what? Guess the food based on the emojis. The right one is hamburger. Guess the food by the emojis. Correct if you said fried chicken. Guess the food from the emojis. The food is popcorn. Which one repeats? Guess the food from the emojis. This is carrot cake. What food do these emojis represent? This is wine. What food do these emojis represent? Fortune cookie. One watermelon is out of place. Find the imposter. Find the three elements. Guess the food by the emojis. Banana split. Figure out the food from the emojis. The correct one is cotton candy. Guess the food based on the emojis. The right one is tacos. Which card is unique? Guess the food by the emojis. Correct if you said ramen. Guess the food from the emojis. This is barbecue. Guess the food by the emojis. This is meatballs. Spot the 3 differences. Figure out the food from the emojis. Correct one is sweet potato. Guess the food based on the emojis. Correct if you said orange juice. Guess the food by the emojis. The food is Doritos. Memorize the images. Find the pair. Which card matches the other? Let's see. Think fast. What number completes the pair? Guess the food by the emojis. This is spaghetti. Figure out the food from the emojis. The correct one is lemon juice. Guess the food based on the emojis. The right one is bacon. A strange hamburger hides among the others. Can you find it? Guess the food by the emojis. Correct if you said chocolate cake. Guess the food from the emojis. The food is white chocolate. What food do these emojis represent? This is salad. Guess the food from the emojis. Not just eggs. Deviled eggs. Which one repeats? One of these lollipops is fake. Can you find it? Figure out the food from the emojis. This is sweet popcorn. Guess the food based on the emojis. The correct one is coconut water. Guess the food by the emojis. The right one is hot chocolate. Find the three elements. Guess the food by the emojis. Delicious chicken wing. Guess the food from the emojis. Correct if you said cornflakes. Figure out the food from the emojis. This one is strawberry cake. Which card is unique? Guess the food based on the emojis. The correct answer is fish sticks. Guess the food by the emojis. Yum, it's mashed potatoes. Guess the food from the emojis. The answer is pumpkin pie. Spot the three differences. Guess the food based on the emojis. Sweet and golden, honey. Guess the food by the emojis. Perfect for a cold day, tomato soup. Guess the food from the emojis. The answer is dragon fruit. Memorize the images. Find the pair. Which card matches the other? Let's see. Think fast. What number completes the pair? Figure out the food from the emojis. The food is banana bread. Guess the food based on the emojis. The dish is shepherd's pie. Figure out the food from the emojis. It's fried shrimp. Find the odd one out before it runs away. Guess the food based on the emojis.
Tiny pearls of seafood, caviar.
Guess the food based on the emojis. The food is buffalo wing. Guess the food by the emojis. The cheesiest classic, macaroni and cheese. Look closely and find the matching emoji. Guess the food from the emojis. This is fish and chips. What food do these emojis represent? A delicious fruit salad. Figure out the food from the emojis. The food is eggplant. This one is tricky. Find the different French fries. Guess the food from the emojis.
The delicious answer is fish balls.
Guess the food based on the emojis. A burger with extra flavor, cheeseburger. Guess the food by the emojis. Cold and delicious, iced tea. This one is tricky. Find the different French fries. Guess the food from the emojis. The food is caramel apple. Guess the fruit by the emojis. The correct one is watermelon. Guess the fruit by the emojis. Passion fruit. Spot the sneaky emoji. Figure out the food from the emojis. The answer is crab cake. Guess the food based on the emojis. A warm cup of hot chocolate. Guess the food by the emojis. This one is pancakes.
Wait, that salad looks kinda suspicious. Find it.
Guess the food from the emojis. Emoji solution, French toast. Figure out the food from the emojis. The emojis lead to cupcakes. Guess the food based on the emojis. All clues lead to garlic bread. Which pizza has a suspicious topping? Guess the food by the emojis. The correct food, lobster roll. Guess the food based on the emojis. The hidden snack is fruits roll-ups. Guess the food by the emojis. The clues come together as ladyfinger. They all look the same, but one is a sneaky fake. Guess the food from the emojis. It's golden milk. Figure out the food from the emojis. And the answer is candy corn. Guess the food based on the emojis. The dish is onion soup. One of them doesn't belong. Can you find it? Guess the food by the emojis. Smells like Christmas. Gingerbread cookies. Guess the food from the emojis. Tuna sandwich. Figure out the food from the emojis. It's Dr. Pepper. Find the three elements. Guess the food based on the emojis. The correct answer is meatloaf. Figure out the food from the emojis. It's chicken parmesan. Guess the food based on the emojis. Did you guess it? It's pizza rolls. Spot the three differences. Guess the food based on the emojis. Behind the emojis, string cheese. Guess the food from the emojis. Fruitcake. Guess the food from the emojis. That was jelly beans. Memorize the images. Find the pair. Which card matches the other? Let's see. Think fast. What number completes the pair? Figure out the food from the emojis. It's steak and potatoes. Guess the food based on the emojis. The emoji food is potato chips. Figure out the food from the emojis.
The correct answer is moon pie.
Guess the food based on the emojis.
The emoji combo reveals fruit punch.
Guess the food based on the emojis.
The food behind the emojis is sandwich roll.
Guess the food by the emojis.
Egg fried rice.
Thank you for watching. Choose your next quiz and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss a new challenge.